It's 9:36 a.m. and Geralt's got to find something to do between now and dusk, which doesn't involve getting drunk.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
We're back with the most quest-starved Witcher ever. And a quick note about last episode. Last episode was a first, and it wasn't a good first. All three of you who have been following along with this video series will know that in the past I've had some pretty serious microphone issues, and I've switched back and forth to various microphones and with some success here and there. But I felt like with the PS4 Pro, since I bought that and started using the proprietary microphone, all my microphone issues were in the past. Well, maybe they still are, but last episode I had serious recording issues. The PS4 dropped out some segments. The reason why I mentioned the microphone issues is because all three of you following along here may have thought, oh, he's having microphone issues again, but I wasn't. It was the PS4 just not recording, so I don't... And I should mention that since last episode, there's been a PS4 update that's installed on the PS4 Pro update, whatever, an operating system update for the PS4 Pro, and a Witcher 3 update. So I don't know, maybe it was a one-off, let's hope, and it won't happen again. Okay, so Geralt, it's 10 a.m., and Geralt cannot drink through dusk this time. He needs to try to complete this secondary quest here, if it's still on my quest. Yeah, little red. Okay. So we're going to make that our quest here. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do until... Look at those little halflings slaving away at their hives. It's adorable. Got to give these guys credit. They work hard. They get stung. They deserve somebody to come along and get rid of that wild hunt hound problem. The apiarian phantom problem they had. Okay, so we've got to figure out what we're doing here until dusk. And why am I looking in inventory to figure that out? I don't know. I wanted to look in the world map. Okay, I suppose this is close enough here to get down to this notice board. And we have this other notice. We have 3 notice boards here. I don't think I'm going to get to all of them before dust, but before dusk, before I turn to dust. But I certainly can get to that one and maybe nip over to this one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and we've got nothing but country. We don't really there's no straight route to there, is there? So I was going to whistle for Roach, but I tell you what, let's just jog over there. That was the building where we did battle, the dilapidated building where we did battle with the hound from the Wild Hunt, right? So we'll head generally. I guess it'll be better. Am I going to get past that wall there? Well, I'll just have to swim over. Okay, anyway. So let's head basically in the exact opposite direction of where we're looking. And of course we're going to harvest on the way. That's the other reason why, these guys are taking lunch.
Man,
Thank you.
aren't you a tower?
I'm a good tower, apparently. Yeah, halflings' walls are pretty small, aren't they? They don't need to be very high. No offense, fellas. Oh, wait, no, we do have a seriously high wall here. See, that's what I get for making fun of them. Okay, but we can get around it, okay. Necker, whoa! Okay, I didn't... So peaceful around here, I totally wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's get out of the way of it. And let's get Agroid oil on our silver sword. And we're gonna... I feel like Now I feel like the Hobbit's babysitters, like babysitter. I have to protect their hive farm here. Where are we at? Where is my Ogroid oil? There it is. The last one on the list. Of course. And let's get the sword out. Roll out of the way. And teach this thing a lesson. Nice. Now, a rogue Necker. I find that hard to believe. Necker Heart, Necker Claw. I think I'm going to keep the sword out for a little bit. There they are. There are the other ones. Man, they're right on the edge of the apiary here, huh? Okay, so let's refresh Quen. Let's get Igni up and ready. And let's surprise him with a warming blast of Igni. They're almost like not paying attention to me here. Okay. That might be all of them in the area. His head is rolling away down into the pond. That's a pleasant sight. Lesser green mutagen. Quaternaris. Spring grape. Alright, I think I can put my sword away now. Necker Blood and Necker Claw. And okay, I've gotten turned around here, so let's take a look at which way I'm facing. Alright, a little turn to the right, and I should be headed in the correct direction, right? Oops, that was the wrong turn there. And I gotta get my sword repaired. I don't have... Do I have another weapons repair kit? I might as well use that, because it is going to be a while before I get to a blacksmith or an armorer to get that repaired properly. What did I just hear? Celandine. Ranagran, I like never get that except in little farm fields. Barbicane, or however you say that. Honeysuckle, and we've got drowners, I believe. Now, are they going to be 18th level drowned dead? Let's get Necrophage oil on Silver Sword. Let's get Quen up. Igni ready, and take the Silver Sword out. Okay, where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of them too. These are, no, these are straight up drowners, so I guess drowned.
Come on.
Dead are just regular drowners, higher in level. Okay, so now they're aware of me. Let's refresh Quen. Get Igni ready. Retreat a little bit until our stamina gets up here. Okay. Do not get surrounded. Alright. I gotta get Quen back up. I've got to get out of the tree so I can see what's going on. Quen. And Igni again. That guy's still, they're both still sort of on fire, aren't they? It's kind of funny to see those. Ah! That's what I get for gloating. Okay, and the deer have very little fear of drowners. They're just hanging out in the drowner pond over there. Right, my Quen is down, and I am becoming a brave fool here without it. Alright, Igni. Oh, stop your screaming. Okay, so we can put the sword away. And it's not, okay, that loot icon gets me every time. Monster Heart, Drowner Brain. Monster Liver and Drowner Brain. monster liver. And no more, right? There was like a moly arrow or something over here, wasn't there? Yes. Oops. Moly arrow. Deer hanging out in the drowner pond. Barbicane or whatever it is. Fruit. And a lost witcher who doesn't know if he's still headed in the right direction now that he's been harvesting and fighting drowners. Turn to the right again. Now there was... something was lighting up on the witcher senses over here. It's got to be more drowners, right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, dear. You want to get out of here because I'm probably going to whack you with the sword if you get involved. Necrophage oil. I know I've mentioned this 1,000 times, but I need to upgrade necrophage oil more than any other oil. I mean, these guys are the guys I fight so often. I fight them more than any other monster. Oops. So you'd figured I'd get better at Igni. But I only seem to be getting worse. Where is he going? Okay. Fresh Quent. Out of the way. Igni. Wow. It's always impressive when Geralt cuts them in half. And he misses. Going for the impressive whacks with the sword here and missing as a consequence. Okay, we still got necrophage oil in pretty good shape. It looks like we've got one more down here. Who is aware of us now? Oh, I thought I had... It's alright, I probably needed to refresh Gwen anyway. I thought I had Igni selected though. Alright. Now we can put the sword away, and it looks like there's some corpses in the water. Always so pleasant. Alright, he doesn't have anything to loot. Let's go back and loot the bodies that do have stuff. Blow ball. And white myrtle. So, did none of those drowners have anything where... Or am I headed in the wrong direction to look for them? Those definitely are some brave deer, I gotta say. Oh, there's another drowner. Really? Really? But I cleared this pool. I must be heading in the wrong direction or something. Drowner tongue, monster eye. Okay. Put sword away. And head back in the way that I think I approached that other pool. What's back here that I didn't? Barbicane or barbican or whatever it is, fruit. Is there... All three of you who ever watched this series, if you get to this video, leave me a comment. Is there a Witcher pronunciation guide somewhere? I would like to know. I would like to learn how to pronounce things properly. I really would. Drowner tongue, monster eye. Of course, I could Google it myself, I suppose. And the other open or outstanding question, and excuse me for a moment here while I take a sip of coffee. Yes, you may have to put up with a little slurping here. I'm enjoying some coffee while I play. The other outstanding question, and this one's more important, I think. What the heck is the name of Geralt's world? And I gotta keep track of time. It is noontime in Geralt's world. And we've got a bunch of corpses, too. loot here. Dorian sword, exploding bolt, tracking bolt. Wow, this guy's definitely a premier crossbow guy or whatever. Crossbower. Oh, we've got another drowner over there. String, crowns, and florins. Okay, let's get this silver sword out. We still have a little bit of necrophage oil left. I suppose I can finish him before I refresh it. I suppose. Famous last words, yeah? Okay. Which half of his body do I loot? Drowner brain. Flowers. Really? And an apple. See, a rotting corpse in a pool. Who in their right mind would take an apple off something like that and eat it? But when you're a witcher, I guess you have certain resistances that other beings do not. Global. Okay. Alright, so we should be approaching... You know, this little village should thank me for clearing out their fishing pond of drowners, but they won't. Unless it's part of the contracts on the notice board. Oops.
Long live acceptance.
Alright, so I'm assuming I gotta get in here. Yes, notice board. Just lit up. Honeysuckle, don't mind me, fellas. I'm just picking flowers. What was that about spreading disease? You can't blame a witcher for spreading... Or could witchers be carriers, immune carriers of disease? I suppose they could. Alright, you guys aren't going to bug me. Now, notice board message came up. There it is. Okay, there's the notice board. Okay, wait a second. What the heck? Alright, that is very deceiving, because all of those look like Witcher contracts there, but they're all crap here. Alright. What is this? Innkeepers beware. If you encounter a gentleman by the name of Odrin, the famous Odrin, have nothing to do with him unless it's reporting him to the city guard. This miscreant slept in my inn for well on 3 weeks, then decamped without paying a copper of his bill, and on his way out stole a cask of wine and a silver dining set meant for our wealthier guests' use. Odrin is a menace. He's not off getting drunk and lost, he's getting drunk and stealing stuff. While in this establishment, I misplaced a piece of personal correspondence. It was written on cream-colored parchment and bore my wife's seal. Inside were sublimely formulated expressions of true love, making it a most cherished souvenir. I searched every inch of the 7 cats, finally found the letter in question in the latrine, crumbled and covered in unspeakable substances. The writers in Witcher 3 are very humorous people, I gotta say. They are pretty funny. To the churl who did this, I swear I shall cast vile curses on him and his kin for all time. These are very funny, but I don't think they're going to result in me getting a quest. Okay. That's too bad. Okay, did I get a name for this town? Where am I at? Just out of curiosity. 7 Cats Inn. Okay, so it's not really a town, it's just an inn. And that notice board is kind of, we did get an undiscovered location here. And I wouldn't have already visited that. We've got one. That's probably buried treasure, right? No, that's where I got to get back to by dusk. I tell you what, we've got enough time for 2 undiscovered locations, I believe. So, which way did I want to go there? I want to make another right turn. Okay. So we want to head kind of around the inn here, and we will come back to go into the inn eventually. We will. What's this? Brionia or Nostrix? Brionia. I just don't want to. I don't want to go in just yet, because if I do, inns are, you know, they're sort of you could get a quest in there and then get seriously sidetracked, and you know, the town once again would. Why am I hearing? What was I just hearing there? I thought I was hearing like drowners or neckers or something. Something was like hissing and sputtering away. Maybe it was just kids. I don't know. Okay, so that's... Wow, that looks like floating... Is anybody going to watch me, like, loot this? I'm not really going very far away. Smuggler's... Oh, it's a smuggler's cache. Okay, so that means that we can do whatever we want with it, right? And Geralt swimming again is always a trial for me. Okay, come on, Geralt. Get up there, and I'm assuming I'm gonna get a loot icon? No? No? Oh, there it is. Okay, wow, you gotta get on the... Oop! Jeez. Belhaven Brigandine. Okay, that's a relic. Gnomish Gwahir again. Journeyman's Weapons Repair Kit. Nice. Steel plates and florins. Okay, so I don't need to dive to loot them. Reaver's Boots, Lesser Glyph of Axie, Rabbit Pelt, Bear Fat, very nice, Florins, okay, boy, this is the most important undiscovered location in Assassin's Boots, interesting relic, Cavalry Trousers, Lunar Shard, Silver, Florin, that was a nice little bit of smuggler's loot, alright, very nice. Let me get to shore here, and I am going to take a moment and save the game. Alright, so that was an important enough treasure trove there that we need to check out what we have now. First thing is we have a very precarious carry weight. The other thing is, the crossbow bolts that I got off Mr. Crossbow himself there. These are level 19 required, wow. Tracking bolt, 120-second effect duration, plus 5 silver damage, 100% armor piercing. 100% chance to cause bleeding. Wow. Master item. Okay, so those are that's some quality bolts there. And what do we get? We got the Gnomish Mastercrafted Silver Sword. No, I'm not interested in that. That's not as good as our... Does our Silver Sword have a name? Yes, it does. Adin Deith. Deith. Something like that. I'll have to remember that. Okay, but we got, what do we get? Dwarven Blade? No, we're not interested. Gnomish Gwahir, right? And that's pretty standard. We've gotten that before. But this one, oh really? This one's better. See, this is the thing about named swords. They're not. This is a Master Gnomish Gwahir, and this is a Magic Gnomish Gwahir. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to compare it, and now I got totally exited out of... Okay, so let's compare to the Arbitrator. It's got a +5 Quensign intensity. Ooh, but it's only got 2 slots. Critical hit... Damn. Oh, I'm so damn capricious when it comes to my weapons. It's really not. I mean, 115 to 141 versus 110 to 134. Is it worth burning more rune stones to... But, I tell you what, it looks like it's worth... If I sell it, it looks like I'm going to get... so the Arbitrator is worth 242, which means I'll probably be able to sell it for like 50. And the Gnomish Gwahir is worth 760 crowns. So I'll probably be able to sell that more for like 200. Yeah, so, I mean, as far... Looking at this from an economic Witcher perspective, keeping the Arbitrator and selling the Gwahir is the way to go. So, let's be a penny-pinching wizard and get rid of the Gnomish Gwahir. Okay, so armor. What do we got here? We've got a Belhaven Brigandine. Okay, now that's... And we're going to be able to get rid of my Sheriff's badge. Finally, if I use that. Let's compare. 28%. Oh, and the vitality goes up. Oh, it's not even a question. I didn't notice that when I was looking at the Belhaven specs, Belhaven Brigandine specs. I mean, that's That's the reason why we still have the still have that vitality boost, the assassin's trousers. That's why we're still wearing them now. Okay, now so I've also got assassin's boots, but they don't give you a boost in that's all right. I thought maybe they were like the assassin trousers and they would give me a boost in vitality as well. Okay, so not even a question, although Geralt looks a little bit like Radovid's cabana boy there. We're gonna say, because I mean that's just madness. The 281 points in vitality boost. Forget it. It's definitely gonna be worn. Okay, so now we've what was the other? What are the other trousers that I'm carrying around here? I don't remember these. These are, oh, cavalry trousers, right? We thought about those, but the vitality boost on the assassin's trousers was better. Okay, so we now need to put these on as well. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Is this still light armor? This is medium armor. All right. Not the end of the world. That vitality boost is worth the medium armor hit, as far as I'm assuming. The heavier your armor, the slower your attacks, but you know, I honestly should know by now. I've played Witcher 3 long enough to know that for sure, but I don't. That's just an assumption on my part. All right, let's look at resistance to piercing damage, resistance to bludgeoning damage, resistance to slashing damage, and a plus 8% chance to return damage. That's pretty neat. So when they attack me, they'll get a dose of their own medicine. Now it's a question of what glyphs we put in it. I suppose I should stick to my lesser glyphs, shouldn't I? Because eventually we're going to get to Novigrad and maybe have new armor crafted altogether. Lesser glyph of Erden, glyph of, this is a regular glyph of it, lesser glyph of Igni. Don't I have like mostly Quen, what do I have in here? I have Quen and Axii. I tell you what, I do need a glyph of Igni in one of my armor pieces. Now what do we go with? Lesser glyph of Axii. And I had Axii and Quen in here. What do I have 6 of here? Lesser glyph of Ard. This is pretty crappy. I don't use, I mean, how often do I need more intense Ard? It's probably worth it to go with, oh, I haven't put the boots on yet. There you go. That would help. Okay, so there, we'll put the Axii glyph in, and we will go down to our 9 million journey. Oh, that's weapons. Don't I have armor repair? Where's my armor? I don't have any. What the heck? I don't have any armor repair kit thingies. How could that possibly be? Did I read that wrong? Was that weapons or armor? It's weapons. Okay. Well, never mind then. Okay, so that was all worth it, and I guess he did. When you get out of the inventory screen and you get out into natural light, it doesn't look so much like a Radovid pawn. Okay, it is 1 p.m., almost approaching 2 p.m., and we need to think about... We need to think about harvesting, of course. These two look like they're looking for help. I can't get into it now, boys, sorry. And you don't exactly have a quest marker over your heads or anything, so... And I am headed in the right direction, right? Yes. Sort of need to make a little bit of a left turn, but generally, oh yeah, we want to hit this undiscovered location here. So let's go a little bit to the left, a little more northerly. Go scare the deer a little bit, even though drowners didn't scare them. I guess a witcher does. Hop umbles, honeysuckle, white myrtle, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And we should be coming up on the undiscovered location any second now, right? Unless I headed off in the wrong direction. Mandrake root. And Arenaria, we can always use that. More halflings.
Look at this one.
I wonder if there's an armor in this little town. That would be nice. Nostrix. Blowball. Honeysuckle. Okay, let's look for an armorer here. Do we have one? Does he show up on the world map? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, doesn't look like we're going to get any such thing in the vicinity here. But we do have some more Nostrix to harvest over here. Okay, now we can head toward the undiscovered location. While, you know, sidetracking a little bit to harvest. What the heck was that? Oh boy. Is that where the undiscovered location is? Another hag? Wait a second. That can't be the same. Did she come back? No. It's just where was she? She was like, yeah, that was it up there. So this is just going to be, it's going to be like her sister or cousin or something. Okay. Guarded treasure. Bigger tick blossoms. Okay, and you know it's just a water hag. Okay, and I say just, and probably going to end up getting killed. Inventory, we need necrophage oil. Alright, we get to try out our new armor against a hag. Alright, why is everything lighting up? Oh, we've got corpses, we've got...
Damn, you're ugly.
Yes, she is, Geralt, but rather than flirting with her, why don't you hit her with your sword? Oh, boy. Okay. Here, you like throwing stuff at people? Have a little of that. I like throwing stuff at people too. If you're a people, whatever you are. Alright. I did take a bit of a hit there, but... Water essence, venom extract, water hag tooth. And we've got our guarded treasure, but we've also got Florins. Black magic doll. Now I've gotten one of those before. Black magic doll. Okay, I wonder if Geralt's ever going to actually use those. The Tamer magic item. Boy, I tell you what, this is supposedly, you know, like a less war-ravaged area, but I think the loot around here is substantially better. Another Tamer. Kedwenny Stout and water. We haven't even really gotten to the treasure chest yet, have we? Pickaxe. Okay, it'll probably have crap. Lesser Zoria runestone, leather scraps, enhanced moon dust, nice. Reaver's boots, cured leather, white wolf hide, and I am probably going to be overburdened. Yes, I am. Oh, damn. All right, so I've got to do something about being overburdened because that's just really going to annoy me. Let's see. Let's see what we could get rid of here. What's the crappiest weapons or swords? This is 40. You know, I got rid of the crappiest stuff, didn't I? What is this? This is pickaxe. You could use a pickaxe as a weapon. The Tamer. Okay. does not have a slot, and it's worse than the silver sword I have. 81% critical hit damage bonus, though. That's pretty good. This does not have a slot, and it's pretty substantially better than my silver sword. Now, let's do the same economic cost-benefit analysis here that we did with the Gnomish Guhir. Wow. All right. That's going to be a tough one because critical hit damage bonus, boy, that is so much better. Hard sign intensity, adrenaline point gain. I have a chance to freeze my opponent with the Aiden Daith. Now, the economic benefit of selling the Tamer is not quite as substantial as the Gnomish Guhir versus my current steel weapon. Oh, crap. What am I going to get if I sell this? I'm going to get a pretty good amount of money if I sell that. I need to lose 6 carry weight points. This is madness. How am I going to do that? Now, the nearest... Let's look at the world map. The nearest armor... if I fast travel, I am not going to get back in time for... I mean, I could fast travel to... Do I even know blacksmiths that will talk to me? The guy in... where the heck was it? The guy in Black Bow won't even talk to me. And I pretty much fleeced the guy in... Where was it? Lindenvale. I took all his money. There's Fergus. I could fast travel there and sell my armor stuff to Fergus. That's probably not a terrible idea, but what's that gonna... It's too... Oh, I'll never make it. Damn it. Yeah, so... Oh, man. This carry weight stuff, it always gets me. Alright, so... There's nobody nearby, really. I mean, I could just hop on Roach, maybe, and find an armor somewhere nearby? No, not at all. Oh, crap. The roving salesman merchants will buy. There's another couple of... There's nothing. Boy, this is like... No, how do you guys do any business around here? You've got nobody to buy stuff. Crap. Yeah, if I fast travel, it's going to take me like 3 hours both ways. And if, you know, and that's probably being generous in the estimate of time. Oh, I don't want to just discard stuff because it's all pretty good amount of coin. I guess I could look at... Let me look at what kind of hides and stuff I've got. What on my other... What is very heavy? Those are kind of heavy. I could lose... Well, no, that's... I see, this is the other thing. Is that carry weight the total for this inventory slot or the per item carry weight? If I got rid of these hides, I could knock down my carry weight pretty quick, couldn't I? So why am I old sheepskin? Why am I hanging on to them, you ask? I don't know. Pig hide, junk. Alright, so... I mean, they're not worth nothing. Xenobox, can't get rid of that. What's very heavy here, but not very... very valuable. Mugs. Squirrel tail. You gotta remind me of that, don't you? Alright, what's your... 60... Why is this worth 62 crowns? If I sold it, I wouldn't get anywhere near that much. Worn leather pelt. Alright. Give me a moment here to figure out how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to free up some carry weight.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
Okay, so I've gotten on Roach, and I've dashed to the nearest merchant here in, I believe, this town is called Karsten, I think. Yes, me and town names are not always the best of friends, but yeah, and he bought a lot of my hides. I don't like to get rid of my hides altogether in case I need them for crafting components. But he was loaded with crowns. So he bought my armor and my crappier weapons, and now I've got 11 points of carry weight freed up. So I think that's pretty good. And he's got a strange talk bullet
Mountains
here
don't move and thus never meet, but men.
that I want to check out. Business. Why would Geralt be interested in whether or not his business is booming? So let's find out.
Nice area. Business booming, I guess.
Travelers stream north, many refugees among them. They lack for near everything, so I make ends meet.
Any dealings with soldiers?
A bit of trade, a bit of bribery, extortion too, at times, but all in all, I finish ahead.
Okay, so Geralt just being genuinely curious about this man's livelihood. Interesting. Okay, I thought we might
We'll meet again.
get something a little meatier out of that. All right. So now we need to get back on Roach, and we need to head to. Whoops, we don't need to look at inventory again. We need to head to. Yantra, right? That's the name. I wonder if I could get away with fast traveling there, because I'm right at the fast travel post. I'm going to risk it. I think we can fast travel. That way, I'll resist the urge to harvest on the way to Yantra, which will probably burn much more time than fast traveling. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed here that I'm not making a major error in doing this. And we'll finally get to meet Little Red here. Maybe. Okay, so we're pretty much right on time. A little punctuality never hurts when you're a Witcher, you know. I mean, you don't want to end up in another vodka guzzling fest. Now, well, the thing is, like, dusk to me is just when the sun sets. That's what I think of as dusk, but that doesn't mean that that's what Witcher 3 considers dusk. How did I not harvest that Nostrix before when I was here? Okay, why is everybody out, and why do I have a trader? I looked for a trader closer than the one in... Anyway, he had plenty of... the guy in... I've already forgotten the name of the town. What was the name of the town? My short-term memory is shot here. That's what trying to remember town names in... Karsten, right. Trying to remember town names in the Witcher world will do to you. Make you forget all of them. Okay, do I have anything else I would want to sell to him? Didn't I clear him out? Does he have gold again? No.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
He has some gold. It's worth it, I suppose. I could take a moment here and sell him some of the stuff I harvested, right? Okay, I got about as far as 3 items and cleared them out. But anyway, a little bit of profit before we go to battle in honor of the citizens of Yantra. And while we're waiting for dusk to really settle, we're going to do a little bit of harvesting. And once again, harvesting, not looting, Geralt. There's no sense in saving the town from bandits if we turn into a bandit ourselves, or whatever the proper word is here for my identity crisis between you and me, Geralt. Ribleaf. Now, Ribleaf is something I basically never see anywhere but in these farm fields, so it's worth it to vacuum it all up, whatever a vacuum is, when you do see it. I don't know, what have I, oh, you know what I'm forgetting? Oh my goodness, I'm such a bad witcher. I have bear fat now. So, I need to do some alchemy is what I need to do, some crafting. Let's just get back to the village and make sure that, I don't want to go too far away from the village because if dusk settles over it and I miss the deadline again, it's going to go poorly. How many times will the game allow you to skip a dusk before it figures you gave up on the quest? How many days will Little Red wait for you? I guess is the better question. Before she and her bandits just roll right over the town. Okay, so let's head back into Yantra. Oop, what do we got? Why do I have... What's going on? Why do I have a Witcher Senses thing lighting up? Has it begun? Guard dog. Oh, okay. That's better. Let's go into inventory. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alchemy. And let's see. I can make blue mutagen. Might as well do that. Can't make a greater blue mutagen. It's alright. We should have... How do I not have... Oh, it wasn't white gall. It was an oil, was it not? Okay. It was... Oh, I still don't have enough. I needed 4 total. Oh, that's crap. But I do... What am I missing here? I'm missing the... Whatever that is. Aurania eye. Crap. I need more bear fat. I really need to make this. Damn. That merchant. That merchant. Where'd he go? Let's look on the... he looked like he was new to me, so... and the fact that he was loaded with coin is promising as well. So let's run after him and see if he's got bear fat. Which, you know, he doesn't, because I need it. Quest, oh boy, no. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Come on. Now, is that, I mean, it can't be because, oh crap. Let me see why, if it tells me why. All right, it must be because I skipped a day, because I didn't go that far from, just then I didn't go that far from the town, did I? I mean, she couldn't have ravaged Yantra that quickly. Oh, that is crap. I mean, what a depressing note to end the episode on. My second failed quest.